Good evening. Right now on Eyewitness News at 5, we have breaking news. President Trump posted to his social media site Truth Social that the U.S. has bombed Iran. I'm Jory Rand along with Sophie Flay. The president writing just a short time ago, we have completed our very successful attack on the 3 nuclear sites in Iran, including Fordo, Natanz, and Esfahan. All planes are now outside of Iran airspace. A full payload of bombs was dropped on the primary site, Fordo, which, by the way, is buried inside of a mountain. All planes are safely on their way home. Congratulations to our great American warriors. There is not another military in the world that could have done this. Now is the time for peace. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Now, this news just coming in, but this is a matter that has a lot of opposition that does not break across party lines. There are members of both the Democratic and Republican Party opposed to the U.S. military getting involved overseas. We saw just this week Trump advisor Steve Bannon and former Fox News host Tucker Carlson talking about what a mistake this would be. There are echoes of the Iraq War, in which the existence of weapons of mass destruction were in doubt. The U.S. went to war over false pretenses that Iraq was close to getting nuclear weapons. Here we are once again, Iran being the U.S. government and Israeli government now saying that Iran was close to having nuclear weapons. It was just a short time ago, back in March, that the United States Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, saying Iran was nowhere close to having a nuclear weapon. That has since changed. The president saying this week he disagrees with Gabbard's analysis of the situation and the U.S. intelligence analysis of the situation, saying that Iran was, in fact, close to building a bomb. It was, of course, President Trump in his first term who dismantled President Obama's Iran deal, which held Iran's nuclear program in check. This is a quickly developing situation. There will likely be responses from Iran. But again, President Trump announcing 3 sites in Iran has just been bombed by the United States. Again, a developing, breaking story that we will continue to gather more information on and bring you any new details as they come in.